Okay, American Airlines Cadet Academy, week 1, day 1. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so today is September 1st, 2025, and as of last week, Tuesday, August 26th, I officially started with the American Airlines Cadet Academy. And as you can see, I'm rocking my swag and I'm feeling very cool. Also cool because the AC is turned down, so yes, I'm actually cool as well. That was a very bad joke. Moving on from that. Basically this video I'm just gonna go over my experience so far. I mean, it's only been a week, so there's not really much to tell. But it'll hopefully give you some idea from what you can expect leading up to your first day, and basically what's going to happen that first week or two when you start with the academy. So let's get started. Well, if you can't tell already, I'm in a little bit of a different background, coming to you from the spare bedroom this time. We have moved. We are now in Vero Beach, Florida. I'm training at Infinity Flight Ft.Pierce. So it is, give or take, a 15 to 20 minute drive, I guess, depending on traffic and how hard I put my right foot down, I guess. So leading up to your first day, you're probably going to get a batch of some emails regarding your financing, if you are doing financing, and just your start date, confirming your start date basically, and just some basic paperwork that you need to have on that first day. Probably just going to be your ID, maybe some enrollment papers, that sort of stuff. It should be very simple and explained in an email. But what's going to happen is, at least where I am with Infinity Flight, is you start off with an 8-day in-dock training. Whether you already have your private pilot license and starting in the instrument phase, or if you have never stepped foot in an airplane, everyone kind of starts together. Our batch, I guess, is what I'm gonna call us, our batch of people. Yeah, so we were 8 people in total. 4 of us already had private, 4 of us didn't have the private. Some had done some lessons and some had done no lessons. Anyway, everyone kind of starts in the same group, so there's no real difference. Everyone has to do the in-dock training. I think that's because of the part 141 training, I guess, syllabus, whatever, FAA thing. It seems like everyone's going to do an in-dock of about 8 days, and after that we'll get assigned our instructors and gonna get a schedule figured out. Now, what is in-dock? I guess in-dock in our case, it's just been going over some private pilot stuff, sharpening up some knowledge for those who already have their private pilots, and also kind of a bit of a crash course intro for the people that don't have their private. So for people who do have their private, it might be a little boring, but it could also be just a good little refresher just to get your mind back into it if you haven't flown in a while, or if there were some things that you weren't that familiar with or were struggling with in the past. It's a good little refresher, but it can also be a little bit boring. Come on, it's private pilot stuff, you're already a private pilot. And on the other end of that, if you don't have your private and you haven't flown before, or you're still on the lower end of your student pilot phase, whatever, it could possibly be a little bit overwhelming. But I guess in this case, just be a sponge, absorb what you can, take notes. You're gonna go through it anyway at some point with more detail and less craziness. Yeah. So you do obviously get some merch to look swag. I don't know if looking swag is a thing. Anyway, you get a shirt, clearly. You do get some other bits and pieces. You get a swag bag for your swag. Yeah. Oh, it's not focusing. Is it focusing? Yeah. No, it's not focusing. Anyway, you get a little backpack. if you are starting off in your private pilot certificate, if you're still a student pilot, at least the people starting off in my group, they got another like Cessna training backpack with some goodies in there for the private pilot course. We in the instrument phase, we did not get the bag, unfortunately. Anyway, we did get a little you get a little IFR training kit. Basically, well, this is empty. Basically, get like a little knee board, a little sketch pad for all your IFR flying things. You don't get foggles for some reason, which I did find that a little strange, given that it is IFR training and it's an IFR training kit. Anyway, but basically the most important part in that is the King School's ground school course key login details, so you don't have to buy it yourself. Yeah, other than that, oh, I think I got a bottle as well, a little water bottle, nothing fancy. Oh, and you get one of these too, so you can stick those. Why my camera is not focusing very well? Maybe I need to put it in front of my face. Yes, that works. Okay, I realize I haven't really said anything of value probably in this video, and I've just been rambling on. But again, it's been week 1. There really hasn't been much to report back on. I'm gonna hopefully, as things progress along, I'll be able to document some of the training. I'm gonna try and ask some permission to film inside the flight school, and maybe some flights. Fingers crossed I can do that. Otherwise, I'll just try and take you guys along with my training and see where this goes. So yeah, if you have any questions about how to enroll, what to expect, drop them down in the comments, and I will get back to you. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, down in the comments, please. Alrighty, until next time, see ya.